Aiden Ross did the thing that everyone does when they are falling off, okay? Immediately yell about trans people. That's like what you got to do. As soon as you're falling off, as soon as you feel like you are losing relevancy, like you're losing your grip on relevancy, what do you got to do? You got to turn around. You can't go to Japan because you could do that as well. Honestly, that's probably what you should do. It's a way healthier way to deal with like, fear of falling off. Just go to Japan.
What up? Arigatou gozaimashita. Chat's mom. Yeah, we'll be having sex later.
Everything you do is content in Japan. Every experience you have is content in Japan. He would act like Jake Paul in Japan. He's losing that bag if he didn't sign that kick deal. Yeah. And it's the funniest take because it's like the there are only two genders take is like this shit would have banged in like 2014. You know what I mean? He hit the 2014 ass like there are only two genders. Like trans people don't even get mad at this anymore. I feel like this is so outdated, so hacky transphobia. It's like the helicopter meme. You know what I mean? It's so played out that even trans people are like, dude, get new transphobia. Like, it's just so weak. It's like, there are only two genders. It's like, okay, bro. Well, I mean, it's what you're saying is literally unscientific, but fine. Like, sure, who cares? It's actually so funny. He said this shit confidently. He really thought he was owning the libs with this 2014 ass discourse. Yeah, exactly. He's honestly so cool. I like the part where he told us he hasn't jerked off in months. Bro, I keep telling you guys, like, you have to jerk off, dude. It's very clear that NoFap is so bad for you. Like, it's so physically bad for you. This motherfucker's doing Ted Cruz bits, bro. My pronouns are kiss my ass.
Well, I'm Ted Cruz, and my pronoun is kiss my ass.
Bro, even Republicans, even Ted Cruz doesn't say there are only two genders. They've moved on. They leveled up their transphobia game to another equally hacky bit where they say, my pronouns are suck my dick. My pronouns are kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Even they have moved on, and Aiden Ross is doing like hacky ass, like 2014 ass, like I will stand strong. You know his ass thought he was getting crucified, like the Ricky Gervais meme. He was like, oh, I said it. There are only two genders. Come on, take me, woke culture. Take me, SJWs. Yeah. Once again, I'm being attacked for having good ideas, you know? He's trying to stay relevant by being transphobic. I mean, it will happen. You know, it's bottom of the barrel because, like, you're signaling to all the dumbasses. So, of course, this got 475,000 likes because every dumbass was like, yeah, there are only two genders. Well, to be fair, you know, his entire audience is, like, 12 years old. So, like, obviously, from their understanding of, like, gender, they definitely think that there are only two genders. So, like, that makes sense. His fan base is like all 12 years old. The fuck do they know about gender? You know what I mean? So that's why he's going full-blown conservative grifter. Yeah, I know. I actually called this perfectly from, I said, I'm worried about the direction that you're heading in. I'm worried about what's going on. I fear that if you keep doing this, you're going to become this like weird right-wing guy. And I don't like that. Like, you should take care of yourself and make sure that you don't fall into this trap. And then he got fucking so mad at me. He was like, oh, what the fuck? He says I'm a rightist. He says I'm a rightist. I'm like, bro, you're doing the Sneeko shit. And I said this like, what, 4 months ago? And he literally is doing the fucking Sneeko shit. If he keeps going down this pipeline, he's going to turn into like another Sneeko. He's just going to be banned from everything. He just needs to fucking save himself. It's good that he's like bettering himself. These are concepts that I'm on board with. But this like NoFap, weird fucking right-wing shit is not good. It's rotting his goddamn brain even further when it was already a crevice for the most part. It's sad to see him fall from LG ally to a right-winger. Yeah, he used to be a fan of the LG community.
For anyone saying I'm homophobic, I literally am donating percentages of my stream revenue to, the LG community. I'm donating to a bunch of other communities.
A bunch of shit are, let's say, true or not true, but who gives a fuck? Live and let live, you fucking moron. That's like going to a spot, like going to a church full of people that are praying and be like, God isn't real. God, no gods are here, lol. What are you guys doing? Gods aren't there, lol. And then you say, am I wrong? Am I wrong though? Dude, shut up, bitch. Just like...
This is an incredibly solid way of describing it to mostly apathetic or even like antagonistic people towards trans existence. Yeah, it's true. It's very good. It's a very good take. Not only is Aiden Ross incorrect about his assessment on gender, well, he's incorrect on a lot of things, but you're also like, even if he was right, it's like, which he isn't, but even if he was right, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what's it to you, bitch? Let people live, you fucking asshole. Listen, you can't be talking shit about trans people when you are, instead of doing gender affirming care, you've done Andrew Tate affirming care. You literally changed your gender to fucking Andrew Tate, and you're out here talking about like trans people doing shit. Trans people just want to exist, okay? You're doing fucking HRT too. You're doing TRT. You're doing the Andrew Tate. You're doing a transition to being Andrew Tate. Like, so shut the fuck up. On God, my pronouns are Andrew Tate. My pronouns are top G. What would you call a furry whose persona is a bald person? I would call them fucking Aiden Ross. That's what I would call them. Yeah, he's doing TRT, Tate replacement therapy. Aiden explains gender. Dude, that's hilarious.
Because I've spoken to people who are gay and trans in the past 24 hours, and they also agree with me that there's only two genders, male and female. When people are trans, they transfer from a male to a female, or male to a or male to a female, or female to a male.
What is he? He's on his trans medicalist arc, dog. I love that. Did he say transfer? Am I going crazy? Did he say people transfer?
When people are trans, they transfer from a male to a female.
They transfer.
Or male to a female, or female to a male. But what I'm trying to
Okay, I take it back. It's pretty funny when he does politics. No matter how hateful he tries to be, it's like so obviously a LARP. You know what I mean? It's not like Matt Walsh. Like, you know, Matt Walsh would like probably kill a trans person if he had the opportunity. He's like a horrifying, awful. I mean, he's not like a scary person, but he's like legitimately like a hateful dweeb. Aiden Ross is like, oh, I'm going to try to do this thing because I think people will pay attention to me. And he's so fucking stupid that it turns out to be hilarious because he's like, yeah, I talk to trans people and they're transferring their genders. Bro, yeah, he's doing critical queer theory, dog. He's doing critical gender theory. You know, on God, trans people, they're transferring. That's why they're called trans. It's so funny. Like, I want to get mad because when you see that there are only two genders, like, it's easy not to get. I mean, that's like very clearly done. So you get fucking triggered, you get frustrated. You're like, oh God, you're such a fucking idiot. Why this discourse again? But when he tries to describe it, it's so funny because he's such a fucking idiot. This is what I've said before when people were like, Aiden Ross, he's like definitely a fascist now, right? And I'm like, bro, he doesn't know what that word means. He legitimately does not know what that word, like, he is, and I can't believe I'm saying this because like, it's not like fascists are smart by any measure, right? But like, he's even too stupid to be like a fascist, or he's too stupid to be like an actual right-winger with convictions. He's trying to learn, which makes it even sadder because he's trying to learn the right things to say that will piss people off. But because he's too dumb and too lazy to like genuinely learn the talking points, he's like, yeah, I don't know, fucking gay people are bad or whatever. Trans people are bad, I think. I don't know. They don't pay their taxes. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to pay taxes either. He's doing a mishmash of like right-wing takes that you're supposed to say without even like fully understanding what they are. Yeah, I know, the far right authorization ultra analyst fascist. We found someone who's even dumber than Kanye West trying to fucking do right-wing bits.
This tweet is targeted at the people trying to cancel people. This is cancel culture. I'm coming at cancel culture right now. I'm going to cancel culture. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Every fucking dumb guy on the planet. I'm going to cancel culture.
Because scientifically proven, there's an X chromosome and an XY chromosome, okay, to make a male and a female. It's a fact. You can't.
Dude, someone needs to describe intersex people to Aiden Ross. He will literally die. If you tried to describe intersex people to Aiden Ross, his brain would probably implode. The one remaining power core inside of his mind would be like, what? He'd have like a fucking aneurysm. He'd be like, come on God, gender is like XX, XY. You know how it is. Bro, he's not even the fun transphobe. Like, I'm not even mad. That's what I mean. He's just like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He has no care. If it was clouded to be fucking anti-transphobia, he would be the biggest anti-transphobe ally. You know what I mean? That's why he was like, yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. Would you try talking him out of his mindset? I can't. I've tried many, many times. He doesn't I think he's like totally fucking surrounded himself with like right-wing dick riders at this point. The problem is he has a big audience and they will get into this agenda. Yeah, no, there's probably people that are in his ear fucking feeding him this shit because like how else does he figure this stuff out? You know what I mean? It's very clear that this is not like a genuine interest. Not only does he not care, he doesn't understand half the stuff he says. Exactly. He's literally very clearly trying to like play out the role of like what a right-wing guy would be, but he's not smart enough to know the talking points even, which you don't have to be like exceptionally smart to know the talking points. I mean, there are so many right-wing grifters that are completely idiotic. Can you address Aiden's chaser allegations? Wait, what? What is this? Someone get Aiden before I drop receipts from multiple people of him trying to fuck up on trans women. And don't come here saying this isn't it. Bitch, I have no sympathy for anybody invalidating someone's gender. With all due respect, fuck you and him. So he's a chaser? There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, the comment above it. Everyone in the industry knows you're a chaser, lol. He's fucked a lot of dolls. Trans community makes up 1% of the world, so word gets around fast on who the doll chasers are, lol. This makes so much sense. If Aiden Ross being a chaser makes the most sense, though. If anything, this makes it seem more like he would have transphobic takes. Chaser is someone who wants to fuck trans women. Like they fetishize trans women. Like they don't treat trans women as women, but like an object of desire, and they fetishize them. And oftentimes people like Alex Jones, for example, like they feel conflicted about their sexual desires because like on the one hand, they're transphobic as fuck. On the other, they want to fuck, like they fetishize and want to fuck trans women. So then they're like, oh, am I gay? Instead of like recognizing that trans women are women, that guilt turns them into thinking like, oh, actually, this kind of makes me gay. And for that reason, like, I hate you. You're bad. You're wrong. You're evil. You've like corrupted my mind. That's what it is. It's very weird. It's a very weird concept. It's just like, but it's like anything else. It's just like you could just be comfortable in your sexuality and be a normal person and live and let live and, you know, explore your sexuality and be fine. Reaction formation. Yeah. I mean, this is also part of the reason why like this happened in fucking Australia, where some fucking piece of shit literally murdered a trans sex worker who was like 63 years old and got away with it, like straight up, lightly utilizing the trans panic defense. This happened like last week. The court case just ended.
Yeah, man, this tweet was not intended to hurt anybody except for the people that try to put others down and the people that just try to cancel people. This was intended to you guys, man. This
genuinely differentiates him from like the average piece of shit right-wing conservative, because he's still like, yeah, I'm not trying to upset anybody. Like, it's like, dude, just dumbass. You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to be like, no, I was right. And everyone is crazy. And that's why they're wrong. He's not even doing a good job of like trying to describe what he was saying in like a snarky way. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know the fucking right-wing terms to use. That's my point. Like he does not have well flushed out, legitimately held beliefs.
I stated a fact, and the fact that it's so controversial is insane. When you're doing a gender reveal party, it's either a purple or a blue powder that squirts out, right?
Dude, this is so awesome. Guys, of course there's only two genders. Like when you do a gender reveal party, there's only two genders you can reveal. Like, what's so controversial about this? I like to also base my understanding of biology and gender being a social construct off of gender reveal parties, dog. Which, by the way, did he just say purple? What?
Or a blue powder that squirts out, right?
It's either purple or blue powder? What the fuck? Guys, there's only two genders. Bisexual, straight man. I don't understand. What are you talking about? There's no women. There's actually only one gender, and it's man. He said, let me give you some factually correct scientific information. Gender reveal parties. What now, libtards? Guess what? You have no answer for that, do you? Yeah, you don't. It's called two genders. Bisexual, male. That's why he was saying he's a fan of the LG community. This one was really funny, too. He said this with a straight face. Like, I love that. If I had blue hair and makeup, would Twitch ban me? Which, by the way, is fucking hilarious. Like, first of all, the blue hair SJW narrative is like long gone. I don't even think SJWs have blue hair any longer. Like, do they? They don't even do that shit anymore. Dexerto, Aiden Ross's permanent Twitch ban was the result of unmoderated hateful conduct. According to sources on February 24th, Aiden was streaming on Twitch when he showed chat from his Kick channel for over 20 minutes. The chat being displayed had included multiple racist and anti-Semitic comments. Oh, there you go. So it was for a totally valid reason. I mean, it was for a million valid reasons, by the way. He fucked it up. It was green. Oh, yeah, he did. He did have green hair. Fucking SJW. This is so funny. Not only did he have green